Yeah, what he said, but this is obviously different than the normal coleslaw herpesvirus. This one's a little bit more, like a little bit more intense, I suppose. Welcome to Head to Head with Jason Leigh. Big show, Jace.
Big show, Lee. It's written all over the headlines at the moment. Of course, a massive controversial issue at the moment, breastfeeding. And boy, there's been some very strong opinions expressed, Lee.
I really feel we should probably bring a woman in on this to help with this discussion, to engage with us, but we don't have one here today. But Jace, you're no stranger to breastfeeding.
Sure. And you know, one of the interesting things that I'm finding about this whole debate is the hypocrisy of it, really. You know, if we saw a man breastfeeding a child in a bus stop, for example, we wouldn't look twice, would we? But I mean, as you know, there is, you know, why people should take offence to it, I don't know. There's a plethora of breasts out there. There's breasts of all shapes and sizes and forms, and why we should find it objectionable for a woman to bring her breasts out into public, I don't understand that argument.
I mean, obviously the baby's getting goodness, nutrients, and all the goodness is coming from the milk, helps with allergies and the first
the immunity system.
The immunity system, this kind of stuff. Can a baby drink Orca milk?
Well, you know, I don't specifically know the answer to that. I would imagine that it was a pretty nutritious kind of milk.
And that's the reason I ask. I mean, the orcas are mammals, of course, quite close to man. I understand their milk's quite thick, almost like condensed milk kind of thing. I'm just wondering, could a baby be raised on, say, orca milk?
Well, I would suggest to you that, you know, a baby would struggle with the sheer volume of orca milk. Not so much the taste or the...
I'm not suggesting that baby would actually be taking it from the teat, from the whale. God knows how much would be coming out. And I'd say, just as an experiment, if we were to take some orca milk in some kind of...
Sure, and put it into a bottle, heat it up in the microwave...
Yeah, and give the child that. I mean, they're mammals, okay? All the other mammals have to do it the proper way. I mean, your dogs and cats, the koalas, they're all basically...
Actually, I'll interrupt you there because a koala bear is actually a marsupial.
Is it?
Yeah.
But they still breastfeed, don't they? But isn't a marsupial part of a mammal family? Is it...
I just stop you there, Lee, because it's actually a very interesting point you make, because throughout evolution, men have actually been capable of producing breast milk. I mean, for the sake of simplicity, we'll call it man milk, and the same properties exist in man milk as you'd probably find in orca milk. Very high in protein.
Okay.
But they're saying that it would only, they say that with man milk it would only take literally a thimbleful to be giving the child its nutritional needs. But as evolution has gone on, we've slowly dried up those resources. Men still produce it, but not in the quantities that they used to. So women, I think that aerodynamically designed and throughout evolution have shown to be probably the best vessel from which to take milk.
Yeah, I found that. I just hold that thought, Jace. You know, a lot of people come up to me in the street and say, "Hey Lee, how are you? You're looking great, you're looking fine, you're looking healthy. How do you do it?" Well, my answer's never the same, but sometimes I say, with Health and Sport Gymnasium. You know, I want a gym which I can respect, but a gym that respects me. Health and Sport. Tell them I sent you. I mean, a lot of women just say they don't have time to breastfeed. You're on your iPads, you're in a cafe, you're getting yourself a latte, but yet you don't have time to breastfeed a child. A lot of women can't breastfeed, and that's fine. But don't say you don't have time. Don't say that to me, Jace. Don't say you don't have time.
No, that's fair enough. Then you get the other extreme of a woman that will breastfeed their child till they're like a toddler. You've got this kid that's almost as tall as you going and curling up in her mum and wanting some breast.
He'll be a strong boy, though, especially if it's orca milk. Yeah. Look, that's about all that we've got time for on the breastfeeding issue. See you next week. Click here to subscribe to fresh shows daily. Tell them we sent you.